Talking real estate solutions today, joined by Nick Aulerud from AA Real Estate Group, fellow St. A's and Selmian. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Chris. This is awesome.
First time, almost 10 years, first other Hawk to join the program. So pretty fired up about that.
Go St. Anselm's, man. No one's even heard of that till today. No, I'm just kidding.
What's cool is that you have a real estate company up on the North Shore. You're in Woburn. You do the traditional sell, buy real estate, but your firm is really more of a solutions type company. Share with us exactly what you guys do.
You got it, Chris. Absolutely. So we like to say we have the full service agency. We do have listing agents and buyers agents in my office that do, I'm going to say, AA awesomely well at representing their clients, and they invest a ton of their own dollars into their own marketing. But primarily, our day-to-day is a solutions firm for sellers that might be facing kind of a tough time, whether that's a transition, a family transition, medical issues, pre-foreclosure. Our main day-to-day business is trying to assist as many of those people as possible. And not just necessarily buying their home. Like there's an awful lot of people that come to town. We're looking for a few exclusive people in the Boston area to come to the seminar. And we
hear that all the time.
Yes, we do. But we're not that type. So a lot of people are trained, you know what, focus on the people who... focus on people who take advantage of these people and start jamming offers down their throat. And that's not us at all. We've focused our brand for the last 13 years on offering, even if we can't buy, we still can help. So contact us if you're underwater in your mortgage, if you're going through a family issue, if you have medical. A lot of right now is family medical. So people that are having parents that they have to choose between paying their mortgage or sending their mom into assisted living facility, and it's tough out there. So we have found inefficiencies in the market and helping out these sellers by sometimes that if they don't necessarily have a time frame, if they're excited and just want to get the highest bang for their buck, they can go into our listing agency and have it traditionally listed with one of our awesome real estate agents. But in some cases where they're embarrassed about the state of their home, if they have some issues or they have a time frame they have to meet pretty quickly, and in many cases, we could even save them a ton of money because they don't have to necessarily pay closing costs, real estate commissions, or some back taxes or any of that stuff that's owed. So that's the solutions firm where even if we can't buy, we still can help. And that's the whole pre-foreclosure debt settlement, which I talked earlier about.
Yeah, so what's interesting is in real estate, one size does not fit all, right? And a lot of the companies out there are literally just dealing with buy and sell, which is a great model and helps a lot of people. What I love about what you guys are doing is you're really taking a customized approach and have options for somebody who might come to you and thinks that they want to sell. This probably happens all the time, right? They think they want to do one thing, but there's a better solution for them.
Right, or the opposite, or they, hey, listen, I'm having some trouble. I saw your name. It said, you could help, but I'm not here to sell my house. I don't want an offer. I wanted this. That's totally fine. We can do that. We can offer to have an offer on your house within 24 hours, or we could have you talk to one of our awesome listing agents, right, for all the options available.
That is fantastic. And to go down the path that you just brought up, you also have a debt mitigation service for real estate agents, attorneys, people in distress as well. That's
correct. Yeah, it actually it started in 2005 where I went through my own really, really tough time. I didn't really know what I was doing. I had just got into real estate for the first time, and through a series of events, which I won't go into today, I ended up going through 5 of my own short sales. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what I was doing, and it was stressful, like collection calls. And so we structured that. Now, fast forward, 13 years later, where I knew that in 2010, we knew that we could assist these sellers going through the exact same thing by just, how do we kind of step in there and be the intermediary between them and their lenders, right? Just getting the collection calls to stop is one thing. And with a focus on pre-foreclosures, people who are in trouble, whether they know it or not yet, right? If they missed a few payments, eventually this is going to go down the line, right?
Sure, yeah.
And part of that whole process is educating them that you can ignore it, but this is going to happen. And we're here to help when that day comes.
How do you deal with it?
Yeah. So with the focus on helping the people in pre-foreclosure, myself and my partner, Marianne Little, with Short Sale Mitigation, we're the #1 by volume right now in Mass and New Hampshire, and we're in different states with assisting sellers through that process. And by doing that, we're assisting the listing agents by obviously making them, taking on most of their work so they can really focus on servicing their clients. We're helping the attorneys by having them focus on the legal side so we can kind of handle all that processing in between. And we also teach continuing education credits for real estate agents and attorneys in Massachusetts on it. So we've kind of made it a full service education and solutions arm of the solutions group, if it will. It's a lot.
No, it's a lot, but you're helping a lot of people.
Thank you. Yeah, we think so.
Which is awesome. And if somebody's watching and wants to connect with you directly, the best way to do that?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, they can check us out at aarealestategroup.com. That's the investment buying side. aapremierproperties.com is our awesome buying and listing services that we provide. And shortsaleמיtigation.net, N-E-T, is the debt settlement arm of the business with Marianne. So
great information. And if you know anybody out there that's going through a tough time trying to figure out the best solution to assist and help with their property, reach out to Nick and his team. Like, share it below, and remember, we have more real estate tips just like this right here on Boston.com.
Go Hawks!